Okay, here we are with what I got this year from Youmacon. Before we get to the actual stuff that I did get, I just want to actually mention one thing that I do want to talk about, and it's the guidebook from this year. Now, normally I wouldn't talk about like the booklet from a convention, unless I got it signed from a guest if I didn't have anything else on hand. But the reason why I want to talk about this is that this is not a very good booklet. It's made out of what appears to be newspaper, but the biggest problem is this. This is the guide, which looks like someone made in 5 minutes in Microsoft Excel 2003 or some crap like that. And you'll notice that this is actually S6CR's writing. We had to write down what days or what, and circle what panels and stuff we were interested in. And I believe at one point, if I can find it, yeah, you see where he wrote just no? This is the same page. And this isn't the only mistake either. So I don't know what happened with, when they made this, but they really screwed up the schedule on this. And it was actually more reliable to just look up the schedule on your phone, on your smartphone. It was that bad. So, I mean, otherwise, it was a great convention. I had a lot of fun as always. The only minor, I guess, stigma was this booklet. Just, it wasn't very good. It was obviously cheaply made and just guys, come on, you can do better than that. But enough of the one, I guess, negative thing or criticism I had with this year's convention. Let's get on to the stuff that I actually did get, and or more specifically for this little bit here, what I got signed from guests this year. This year, actually, for my brother, I got a couple games autographed for him. This year, actually, Crush 40, better known as I guess the group that did some of the Sonic songs in Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, and all that. Those lyrical songs in those games. They were actually a guest. And during one of the autograph things that we were going to, I did manage to get a couple of my brother's Sonic Adventure games signed. In the Sonic Adventure, I also got John St. John to sign it too, because, well, he was Big the Cat. And he was there too, at the autographs. Or that was a different autograph, actually. But another one I got, now that is actually the composer. Jun Sonoe, I hope I'm saying it at least somewhat correctly, or somewhat, Japanese names. But anyway, so I got him to sign Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. These are actually my brother's copies, so I did ask him before, and since we found out he was going to be a guest there, or at least Crush 40, so I got those signed for my brother. Now, the main guest that I was actually there to get stuff signed for was DC Douglas, who's a voice actor, but I mainly decided to bring my Resident Evil games for him to sign because he was Albert Wesker in Umbrella Chronicles, Darkside Chronicles, and Resident Evil 5. Well, Resident Evil 5, obviously, is the big one for him, because, he yells out, "Chris!" at one point in that game, so, yeah. I was also in my Albert Wesker cosplay, the Stars Wesker, when I got signed for him. And I have a little picture of him too that I'll just bring up quickly as well. But in terms of the actual games signed by him, I got my Resident Evil 5 copy, Umbrella Chronicles, and Darkside Chronicles, which I actually bought at the convention because I didn't have a copy of Darkside Chronicles. But since I did get a copy, and then I found out, oh yeah, he did Albert Wesker in that game too. So I got this signed as well. So yeah, that was cool. And since I did mention Darkside Chronicles as one of the games I got, let's go over what else I got game-wise at Youmacon. First up, thanks to S6CR, I now have a copy of Bug Island, or Escape from Bug Island. Yep, and he only paid $2 to get me a copy of it. Yay, that's great. Thanks a lot. Fortunately, the rest of the games I did get were, well, a lot better. I mean, I already showed off Darkside Chronicles, but I also got a DS copy of Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is actually a game I just finished not too long ago on the PlayStation, and I decided to get the DS version. I still don't have an original SNES copy, but you know, those are a bit pricey to get a physical copy of. But in the meantime, I do have this, so I figured it was nice to have. So, yep. And for the PlayStation 2, I got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. If you recall from my Follow Brotherhood of Steel review, I pretty much said that that game was just a badly made, like, Dark Alliance clone. And lo and behold, I found an actual copy of Dark Alliance. So now I have a better version of that kind of game. So, yay. And last for the games that I got a box copy of Freedom Force for the NES, which is actually a light gun game. Which means if I actually want to play this, I'll have to hook my Nintendo up to an older TV in order to actually play it. But hey, and also this is actually my first boxed NES game too. No manual, sadly, but the fact that I actually found a boxed NES game for not too expensive, and I thought it looked cool enough, so I decided to get it. Alright, besides video games, I did get a few other little things. First up here is actually this little Monster Hunter plushie. This is Lagiacrus from Monster Hunter 3, and I don't know, I just like the look of his face here, so that's pretty much why I got it. Just like... And I also got a couple shirts, one of which I bought from Youmacon, but another one was actually from Con Bravo. I didn't get it back because I accidentally left this in SCR's bag back at Con Bravo, and he was fortunate enough to bring it back for me when we met up again for Youmacon. So this is the Con Bravo shirt that I got when I did the panels. It just has little symbols here just saying represent, and on the back, Con Bravo 2015. So yeah, I'm glad I finally got this back. So, thanks again, Scott. Okay, and this next shirt I got was this. It's basically an Evil Dead or Army of Darkness shirt. So, yeah, it probably won't surprise much people that I got a shirt like this, but hey, I am the Evil Dead fan from all the games and stuff that I talked about it before, so I now have another Evil Dead thing on me. I still haven't seen the new TV show though, but I plan to at some point, so you don't have to ask me about it, just saying. And the last couple of things I got were posters from the Artist Alley. First up we have this Chrono Trigger one. I mentioned earlier that I got the DS version of Chrono Trigger, and I beat Chrono Trigger not too long ago, so here's a poster of it with all the characters, which looked cool. And the other one I got is another RPG that I've actually been playing recently, and that is this Skies of Arcadia poster of the three main characters, and I thought that looked really good, so I decided to get this one too. Like I said earlier, I've been playing it recently, and I've been really enjoying it, so hey, get this too. And that's about it for this year's Youmacon. Once again, I had a really good time, and hope to be there again next year, so see ya!